Welcome to this week's episode of Hell's Kitchen. I'm Gordon Ramsay.
No,
She's Julia Childs.
Oh, we can't. We can't even begin on a normal note ever, can we? No. Hi, I'm Lachelle.
I'm Don.
And this is Morrison Madness.
So, a few months back, we did an episode where it's been several months back, actually, because it was clear back during Lent.
Yeah.
Where we reviewed a bunch of different fish products from Vandy camps.
Yes, different fish sticks and 3 different tartar sauces.
Right.
Yep.
And we had somebody who watched our video or listened to our podcast inform us that we were mistaken in our assessment of the best
tartar
sauce because we had not included
fishes. Is it fish?
Frisk's tartar sauce.
I'm not sure that's how you say it. F-R-I...
S-K-S?
S-C-H.
That's a K.
That's an H.
You're right.
F-R-I...
S-C-H.
S-C-H. Apostrophe S. So...
I still think it would be Frisk's. It wouldn't be Frisk's.
I thought it was frisch. But anyway.
It has an S at the end.
Frishes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, yes.
They informed us that we need to
try this tartar sauce. So we ordered some, and we ordered this actually through Amazon, I think.
We were going to order it direct from the company, but then it was going to take...
too long.
Yeah, forever to get here.
Right. Because this is out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and my understanding is that this is the sauce that is on the Big Boy burgers in Cincinnati, Ohio, that everybody really likes, evidently.
I didn't know everybody really liked Big Boy burgers.
I don't know. I've never had one.
A Big Boy fish sandwich?
No, it's on the...
It says on the burger?
It says on the burgers. All the reviews say, is this the sauce that's on the burger? And then other people are like, yes, and it's the best sauce that you can get.
Huh.
So, I don't know. I've never...
Tartar sauce on a burger. Interesting.
We might have to try that. But, so we've never tried this tartar sauce ever. So, it'll be fun. So, we brought back our other 3 that we tried before just so we can compare it to the others. And we only did one fish... the fish fingers this time. Because that was the one that we decided was kind of the best.
Right.
The last time, as far as... unless you really wanted that beer batter stuff.
Well, that is beer batter. That's not breaded.
Yeah, it says that it's crispy and not beer battered, but it looks beer battered to me.
It's battered and not breaded.
Right.
So I originally wanted to do it with the...
sandwiches.
Right.
Yeah.
With the fish patties.
Right.
On a sandwich. And you were like... No, because then there'll be cheese and other stuff to distract from the flavor.
Correct. And I wanted to just try the tartar sauce again. And we're going to have these. We can always do one with it on a burger or a fish sandwich kind of thing if you want.
Well, I don't know. We pretty much used up the one.
Yes, we have.
So.
Yes.
Because I think that one was my favorite. So every time we've had fish since then, I've been using that one.
Is that what it was? Or it was because it was a glass jar and we wanted to get it out of our fridge so we didn't break it?
That's the one I like the best.
That's the one you liked the best, was the one in the glass jar.
Yep, pretty sure.
Could be. I thought this one you liked the best, the McCormick.
I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and watch the podcast or
now
try them again.
We're trying them
But who
today.
knows? My palate may have changed since then, and I'm completely different.
All right. So, again, we have Vandy Camp. This is fish fingers that we're using today.
And none of these people are sponsors of the show. Hint, hint. If any of you would like to pony up.
We're just talking about we need to start having the buy me a cup of coffee or Patreon or I don't even remember what all the different things are that are out there.
We don't have a sponsor.
No, we don't. Well, yes, we do. Star Entertainment sponsors.
Well, they don't. But,
our own company sponsors our podcast.
But we don't have them up as an advertiser on the thing.
Yeah, if we mention it, we do.
Only if we mention it. I'm just saying, like, if you see this on the YouTube video, there's no thing that says Star Entertainment. This video brought to you by Star Entertainment.
No.
This episode brought to you by Star Entertainment.
No.
If you watch other people's things, they talk about...
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, because they're trying out a product and that's sponsored by... Yeah, no, we don't have that.
Yeah,
no,
there's a guy that does magic stuff that I watch his videos once in a while, and in the middle of the video, the last one was sponsored by some earbuds.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
So.
Yeah. Yes. No, we don't have anything along those lines, but Star Entertainment pays to make sure that the podcasts stay online. That's what it pays for, because otherwise otherwise it wouldn't stay there. So, all right, are we ready to dig in and try these?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So I'm grabbing 4 fish fingers. Would you like 4?
Sure.
And our video audio guy, is he wanting to dig in along with this as well? I'll serve you up some.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And usually it's audio video guy, not video audio
Oh,
guy.
well, sorry. I didn't realize that there was a specific order that you were...
Well, yeah, they call them AV. They don't call them VAs. And I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm stealing this little one there.
What if I wanted it?
Too bad.
Too bad? Oh, okay.
Should have spoke up.
All right, so I'm going to start with the Hoffman House tartar sauce first.
Okay. And I will do the same.
So if I remember right, and again, I have not looked at our podcast from then, but if I remember right, Hoffman House was the one that was like the most lemony to me. Mm-hmm. Very lemony. Not as much pickle relish kind of thing. I like it. But yeah, it's a citrusy lemon flavor to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I got more fish flavor than I got tartar sauce flavor out of that.
Well, now you contaminated. So Hoffman House is lemony.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a ton of pickle relish or pickles or onions or anything else in it. It's
other flavors with it.
Right.
Yep. Okay. So then the next one is Kraft. And Kraft is the one that I'm most used to because that's the one that we usually would get. I feel like that's what I'm used to when growing up. All of that was the Kraft. When I think tartar sauce, that's the flavor that comes to mind. Not saying that it's better than Hoffman's. It's just that's what I'm more used to.
Yeah, see, and I feel like it has... I got more tang out of the Kraft than I did out of the Hoffman's.
Hoffman. Yeah, it's a tangier... It's got other flavors in it. It's not just pickle flavor. It's got a whole bunch of flavors in it. I don't even know. I am not good at picking out different flavors that way.
Well, see, you said that this one was more citrusy and lemon. I would say that this one was. That's where that tang comes from.
Yeah, no. This is lemony. Like, I don't... It has more of a...
Then maybe this is a vinegar tang.
Maybe, yes. That could very well be. Yeah. That this has more of a...
Okay. And then
the puppies are hitting the
what's the
video
next
cameras.
one? Is McCormick? The McCormick?
In case that comes up on the video, if you just heard school, that is one of the buttons, and that is the puppies telling us that they think they need to be fed, and they want to do tricks in order to be fed right now. So, this one is very pickle relish to me. I get a lot of pickle flavor.
It's more sour. Of the three so far.
Mm-hmm. I get, in the same way that I have this lemon overtone in the Hoffman, I get pickle from the McCormick, where the Kraft is just a whole bunch of flavors coming out. It's like what's in Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is just a flavor in and of itself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of flavors in it.
Absolutely.
There's other flavors in it. Like, there's other spices and stuff in it.
That's what makes it Miracle Whip.
Right. but I couldn't pick one of them out. All right, so now we're trying Frishes or Frisks. I'm not sure how to say that. Somebody can let us know. I'm sure somebody will. That would be appreciated. This is very different. So it's very sour, but it's not a pickle sour.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like pickle relish,
Tartar
sauce at all.
No. But then maybe this is why it's on a burger. It has more of a mayonnaise flavor to it, doesn't it? Is that what you're getting? Because that's what I'm getting.
Yes, very much.
So it's like mayonnaise with pickle relish in it. I don't know what all is. Does it say what the ingredients are? Pickles, water, egg yolk, distilled vinegar. Yeah, it's like a mayonnaise. I don't know what all goes into tartar sauce, though. Doesn't tartar sauce have mayonnaise in it? Like if you're homemade?
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's what mayonnaise is, egg yolk stuff. I mean, if you look at the ingredients on water, vinegar, soybean oil, chopped pickles. Sugar, salt, eggs, dried onion. Yeah. I mean, that's how mayonnaise is made. I don't think they just make mayonnaise and mix stuff into it.
Right.
It's their own recipe, but it's similar to how mayonnaise is made.
Right.
Yes.
It's good. I like it, but it's not what I would think of when somebody said tartar sauce.
Yeah. I don't... Is that the spoon that you used to...
Yes. I'm gonna put it right back on my plate.
I have tartar sauce all over on my plate.
It's all good.
So I'm just not getting the tartar sauce vibe here. Is my issue. So then when I think of tartar sauce, this wouldn't be the...
Yeah, it's good though. But I don't know that I would say tartar sauce. Like that's not... It wouldn't come to mind as tartar sauce.
Yeah, I don't.
You're not a fan.
I now I definitely want to try it on a burger.
Yeah,
I can see why they say you said that it's...
just in the reviews, like when I went to go buy it and stuff that way, everybody was asking that it's if this is the sauce that's on the Big Boy Burger in Cincinnati, Ohio.
And people were saying yes, and I could see this on a burger. I really want to try it on a burger now.
All right, well, there's another podcast for us.
But I don't. I wouldn't. Like, if we're going to have fish sticks or fish fingers or even a fish sandwich, that's not what I would want.
Okay.
No, I definitely... I wish I could remember which one I said before, because I don't want to... I feel like if I change my mind...
Oh, I think we should. I think you should...
the McCormick...
You like the McCormick better.
Yes. And then the Hoffman House...
If I remember right, I thought I liked the Hoffman House the best last time, but I didn't care for the jar. I don't like having to fight a glass jar and trying to get sauce out of it. Because usually for me, fish sticks, that kind of stuff is a quick order kind of meal. It's stick it in the toaster oven or in the oven, so then that way you've got something in less than a half an hour. And
you don't want to fight with trying to get stuff out of the jar.
Right. I just want something quick.
Right.
So... But if I remember right, I liked the Hoffman's because of the lemony. It was very citrusy. But I also feel like I was influenced by the weather because we were going into spring, and so it tastes more summery because of that lemon.
Yeah, I don't know. The big thing that I feel like Kraft had going for it was that it had more pickle relish stuff in it, but I like the flavor of the McCormick's better.
Yeah.
So it would be my number one. The Kraft and the Hoffman's would be my number two. I wouldn't consider Frisks to be a tartar sauce.
You wouldn't even put it in the category?
No.
Okay.
To me, it definitely a sandwich sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I'm looking forward to trying it on a burger.
So I like the McCormick, but it's just a lot of pickle flavor to me. I feel like that's more of a, like somebody's added pickles into the tartar sauce. So I have a feeling that overall, my top one this time around, and again, I don't think this is what I said before, is Kraft. And it's because, in all honesty, I feel like it's because that's what I'm used to. That's what my brain registers as being tartar sauce, because that's what I grew up with. That's what we had. I have no idea, like, which of these would be the most similar for a Burger King or a McDonald's or whatever that's on a fish sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So, but I would say Kraft would be my first. And even though I like the Hoffman, now that it's in the fall, I'm not as big a fan of the lemony flavor.
Well, I know, I think we brought this up a little bit when we did the original review. Like one of my favorite fish sandwiches at a restaurant is a little hometown bar and grill called Shakespeare's.
Yeah.
I don't know what their tartar sauce is.
We should find out.
But I love their tartar sauce. Their fish sandwiches are awesome.
Yes.
And part of it's because of their tartar sauce.
Yes.
I always order it with extra tartar sauce, even though it's messy as could be because there's so much tartar sauce on it. It's just going all over the place.
Yep.
It's almost like a Carl's Jr.'s ad. If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face. So.
Well, I appreciate the individual, and I should have looked up what their name was. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I mean, we love the fact that
yes.
You know, somebody commented and was like, hey, you really can't judge tartar sauces until you try these.
Yeah.
You know? And
Bob Powers. Shout out to Bob Powers for letting us know. And he says the best tartar sauce in the world is Frisch's or Fish. How did you
Frisks?
say? Frisks from Cincinnati, Ohio. So, Bob Powers, thank you so much for letting us know. And
while we don't agree with you, we're you know, I mean, everybody has their own palate.
Well,
everybody has
absolutely.
their own taste.
Absolutely.
It was, the biggest thing is the fact that it was fun to try it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, that's the kind of stuff that we enjoy.
Yep. Yeah.
We want people to recommend things to us for us to try new things. I would have never known about this had he not commented.
Correct.
I mean, I've been to Cincinnati. I don't ever remember somebody being like, hey, you got to go to Frisk's restaurant and try their Big Boy Burger.
Right.
But now I want to go to Cincinnati and try the Big Boy Burger.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate giving us, you know, some feedback on things like this to where we can try out new stuff. If there are other things out there, and it doesn't have to be something we've already done. If you have ideas on stuff that you were like, I want to see what their reaction would be between these two things or three things or what have you, let us know, because we are all about testing stuff out and trying things.
Yeah. I even want to try it on the fish sandwich now.
Yeah.
With the lettuce and the cheese.
Right.
You know, with other things.
Right.
Maybe it has a different flavor.
It might. Yeah. Again, it's a good sauce.
Yeah.
It's just not what I would think of. The first thought wouldn't be tartar sauce when I taste it.
Same. Yep. It tastes more like mayonnaise with pickle relish and less. I don't know what makes tartar sauce. I don't know if it's
cream of tartar.
Well, I get that part, but I mean, I don't know what makes it go with fish so well. Is it
right.
the lemon?
I don't know.
Is it the vinegar? I mean, you go to, the UK and you order fish and chips, they put vinegar
straight on it, yeah.
And when we were over there, we had to try that. I was not a fan.
You don't care for vinegar, though.
I realize that's the way that, 99% of the world eats that
right.
style of fish and chips. Yeah,
right.
I was not a fan.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So, so you're McCormick.
Yep.
I'm Kraft this time around. All of them are still good. They're all edible. They're all something if you like them, get them. We appreciate them. Thank you to the companies for making them.
Absolutely.
I still have a little bit more fish, but yeah, I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we ordered it, and yes, I agree. I'm excited to try it on other.
This episode had less swearing than a Gordon Ramsay episode, and less drinking than a Julia Childs episode. But hopefully, it was informative to you, and maybe now it gave you something to try. Like we said, we were going to order it direct from the company, but it was going to take too long to get here.
Yeah, I don't know if it was direct from the company that makes it, or if it was like a Cincinnati company that deals with like Cincinnati specialties. I think is or something that way.
But it was available on Amazon.
Right.
So
and Amazon gets worried about us if they don't deliver something here every day anyway. Yeah. So I figured we would just go ahead and go with Amazon since.
Yeah, and I don't feel like there was a price issue difference.
No, it was more
one way
of a
or the
timing.
Other. Yeah, it was timing. So.
Yeah, we wanted to respond to the comment of, because we did respond and said we're definitely going to try it, and right. because when we record it's still several weeks because of editing and what have you before we can even post them. We figured it would take a good month before we even really do this video from when the person commented, so we didn't want to wait extra long to get that in.
So thanks again to the viewer for commenting, and
hope
you guys found this informative and entertaining. And
absolutely,
we
sure did.
We will see you on the next episode.
Take care.